Ducati fans, brace yourselves. The Borgo Panigale factory has just dropped a tantalising hint about what could be a game-changing season in 2026. Gigi Dall'Igna, the mastermind behind Ducati Corse, has confirmed that the team is hiding a few ace cards under its sleeve. Innovations that might make their debut at the Sepang test. But there's a catch. These ideas are bold, untested, and could reshape the MotoGP pecking order if they succeed. As Ducati gears up for its centenary celebrations, the stakes have never been higher. With 4 years of dominance behind them, the Italian team is not just looking to mark 100 years of history. They're aiming to defend their hard-won Triple Crown while keeping their riders at the very top of the sport. And with Marquez and Francesco Bagnaia at the helm, the team boasts a combined 9 MotoGP titles, 12 if you count their earlier successes, making them the most successful pairing in Ducati's illustrious history. But this isn't just about celebration. Dall'Igna has made it clear that 2026 is shaping up to be a double project season. While the GP26 must perform immediately on track, the engineers are simultaneously laying the groundwork for the 2027 machine. A task made all the more complex by looming regulation changes. In short, Ducati is walking a tightrope between innovation and compliance, with every decision scrutinized under the relentless lens of MotoGP competition. Speaking at Madonna di Campiglio, Gigi Dall'Igna emphasized both the opportunities and the challenges facing the team. Honestly, having champions of this caliber in our team is extraordinary, he said. They've won so much, 13 long races and 16 sprints last year. So they know exactly what it takes to achieve our goals. Yet he warned that this season would demand unprecedented effort. The 2026 campaign will differ from previous seasons due to Ducati juggling 2 parallel projects. We obviously have the 2026 bike, which is crucial for this season, Dall'Igna explained, but at the same time we must work on the 2027 bike. Rules are changing at the end of the year, and preparing for that while running a full MotoGP season is not easy. In an interview with Dorna, he also highlighted the challenge of maintaining Ducati's winning streak. It'll be tough because our rivals are working extremely hard. But you know we love to win, and of course we'll do everything possible to try to achieve it, he said. From a technical standpoint, the upcoming season is set to be a transitional one. Certain restrictions, such as the engine freeze, will limit outright development. But Dall'Igna confirmed that there are still areas where Ducati can innovate. Actually, there are still many things that are free, like the fairing, he said. The engine isn't completely frozen either. Parts like the exhaust or intake systems can be developed, so we are working on these opportunities. Innovation has been the cornerstone of Ducati's success since Dall'Igna arrived in 2014, and that philosophy remains unchanged. New ideas are always welcomed, he added. Right now we just have concepts. They need to be tested. And only after the Sepang test will we understand which of these ideas can be permanently on the bike for the season. Ducati's approach reveals a calculated balance between risk and reward. By running a dual development program, they are attempting to secure immediate success with the GP26 while laying the foundations for dominance under 2027 regulations. This strategic foresight could be crucial as rivals like Yamaha and Honda are expected to push aggressively in 2026. The mention of ace cards at Sepang suggests Ducati is planning high-impact technical updates, possibly in aerodynamics or engine mapping, which could give Marquez and Bagnaia an early season advantage. Yet the challenge will be managing these innovations without compromising reliability. The Sepang test, therefore, isn't just a routine check. It could be the first real glimpse of Ducati's next-level ambitions. For fans and competitors alike, the 2026 season promises to be a thrilling blend of celebration, innovation, and intense competition. If Ducati succeeds in executing this dual strategy, the centenary year could not only honor their history, but also redefine the future of MotoGP. Dall'Igna's confidence in Ducati's strategy also highlights the team's culture of meticulous planning. Unlike some competitors who prefer incremental updates, Ducati appears ready to introduce calculated innovations in bursts, evaluating their real-world performance before committing fully. This method could provide them with a tactical edge, particularly in the early rounds of the season. The partnership between Marquez and Bagnaia is another critical factor. While both riders have achieved historic success individually, their combined experience in Ducati machinery could accelerate development. The team can extract precise feedback from two different riding styles, potentially allowing engineers to fine-tune the GP26 in ways competitors cannot match. From a fan's perspective, the livery update for the 100-year celebration adds another layer of excitement. Ducati isn't just refreshing the bike's performance, they are turning it into a moving homage to a century of Italian engineering. This visual statement is likely to generate buzz across MotoGP paddocks and social media, reinforcing the brand's prestige. Strategically, Ducati is navigating a delicate balance between evolution and revolution. While some teams might hold back innovations until regulation changes are enforced, Ducati is clearly prepared to take calculated risks in 2026. If their Sepang tests prove successful, they could enter the season with upgrades that competitors have not yet conceived. Technical innovation is not just about speed. Dall'Igna has hinted at potential gains in areas like chassis geometry, aerodynamics, and suspension behavior. Each adjustment may seem minor, but in MotoGP, small margins can define race outcomes. A well-placed upgrade could translate to tenths of a second per lap, a difference that often decides podiums. Another dimension is team morale and momentum. Ducati has consistently emphasized a culture of winning, and the centenary season offers a psychological boost. Riders, engineers, and support staff are motivated not just by trophies, but by being part of a historic chapter. This cohesion can translate into sharper focus and more decisive strategies on track. However, there are challenges ahead. Maintaining performance while juggling two development cycles can strain resources, both technical and human. Engineers must carefully prioritize which innovations to pursue immediately and which to defer, ensuring the GP26 remains competitive without compromising the 2027 groundwork. Competitors will be watching closely. Yamaha, Honda, and Suzuki are all aware of Ducati's capabilities and may respond with counter-developments.